Free shooting, there we go. Terrible recoil, look at that, awful. Engage strike pack. Fucking laser, let's fucking go, baby! What's up, YouTube? You know the game. Hit the sub, hit the like button. Let's get into it. So today we're going to be reviewing the Eliminator, purchased a little while ago. So this is a called a strike pack. So this plugs into the back of your PlayStation or Xbox controller. Allows you to run buttons on the back of your controller as well. So you can sync the buttons on the back to do whatever you want it to do. So if you want button 2 to drop and aim at the same time and shoot if you want, it will do. Allows you to ping on fire, allows loads of other mods which I'm going to get into as well with you. I'll also quickly run over the Dominator as well. So this is the previous model to the Eliminator. I believe the Eliminator came out in October. So yeah, they both work the same on Mod Central. But what I'm going to do is just be reviewing the Eliminator today, just so you can see everything about it. Okay, so let's get back into it. So the first thing I need to explain to you. Strike pack, it does give a slight advantage. You'll see people on YouTube like Lethal Panda and that banging on about fucking super sticky aim assist and like this is insane, this is fucking aimbot for PlayStation. It's not aimbot, it won't lock onto people, won't give you any sort of super advantage apart from anti-recoil, which clearly is an advantage. So what it does is it will adjust while you're shooting the recoil on your weapons, so you won't ever have to move around the analog for adjusting recoil. You can do that for every single gun, so you can set it up. So it's quite complicated when you first get it, but once you get used to it and you get past the initial setup stage and syncing stage, then yeah, it is a really good bit of kit and you'll have some fun with it. So let's get on to Mod Central first of all. So this is the software you need to download. So once you get your strike pack, so as soon as you pick up your Eliminator, wherever you want to get it, eBay, Amazon, wherever you want, or get off the Creative Minds website, oh, Collective Minds website, sorry. You'll first of all will need to download Mod Central. So it does come with some basic features where you can set your loadouts and stuff on it and sync buttons to whatever you want it to do on the back. But you will need to purchase Mod Central. I think it's about $15 a year, but this allows you full access to all the mods built into the controller and allows you to change whatever you want. And then they update it continuously for you as well. So they're constantly bringing out different syncs and stuff for the buttons to do, like auto fire or change guns while you're being attacked or running out of ammo and all that stuff. So first thing you do once you get it, I did keep messing up trying to sync it for the first time I got it. So when I first got mine, I kept holding all 4 buttons. So the previous model, you hold both paddles and plug it into your USB stick. It will then identify it, because when you try and plug it in, it just comes up saying not detected. So with the Eliminator, what you need to do is you need to hold down the 2 left rear buttons, so these 2. For some reason mine says 1 and 3, but this one's got 2 and 4. So you hold the left 2, and as you hold them, you plug it into your laptop or PC, and there you go, you can see it recognizing. There we go, we're in. So that's all synced now. So what you'll need to do, if you want to see the settings of the controller, you can go onto this one, which will show you the advanced settings. Just to let you guys know, you need to make sure everything that's on Mod Central is the same as in game. So it all needs to match up, or you're really going to throw out the PlayStation or Xbox. So all of these you can change to whatever you want. So if you want to flip the buttons, if you want to change triangle to do square, whatever you want to do, then you can do, again with advanced settings. I leave mine all alone because I change tactical flipped in game, and I'll show you on the Mod Central part of it as well. So as soon as you get your Dominator or Eliminator, plug it in, download this software off the Collective Minds website, go to Tools. You can either factory reset it or you can update as well. So if you go to Launch Firm Updater, what I do is I update it and just get it up to date, so it's got all the correct firmware and stuff on there. So if we go into Mod Central, load that up, you'll see this is what I run at the moment. So with the Eliminator, you can have a load of different loadouts. So you can have 6 different loadouts on each LED. So these represent the LEDs on the back. So across the top here, you have 4 LEDs, and then another 4. So technically 8. I only run sort of 3 loadouts for different parts of the game. So yeah, that would be my first loadout, that would be my second loadout, that would be my third, and that way you can adjust. So say if my third's a sniper, I can have auto hold breath on my third loadout, instead of like doing 6 different loadouts and trying to change them all through in game. This is the easiest way I found it. You can do 6 different loadouts in each one, but trust me, it just gets confusing and it's so hard to monitor. So I suggest that you first of all go on to the code standard PS4. I know it's got Call of Duty, Black Ops and all Cold War and stuff like that, but I for some reason found this has been really reliable, no issues, no hiccups. So go on to that. Then this will be clear, so you go on to settings. Once you've selected what you want, this needs to match in game. So tactical flipped, if you've got it tactical flipped in game, it needs to be tactical flipped, okay? Same with anything else you select. Go down to default, sensitivity, that needs to match as well. Dead zone, again, all needs to match, and even the aim assist, if you want got it on standard or dynamic, it needs to match in games. If you don't, it will cause you a lot of issues down the line. Global mods, so these are mods that are on all the time. So as soon as you engage your Dominator or Eliminator, this is what's on all the time. I have slide cancel, so every time I cancel, just slide, it cancels it for me. You can have other stuff, turbo melee, hair triggers and all that things as well, but to be honest, you can put turbo melee on a single button anyways, it doesn't matter. Slide cancel is what I pick. And then as we go down, you'll see Lethal Panda telling you about all these different settings as well to do. So aim assist, to be honest, I don't really like it because it shakes low. If you have this, so Lethal Panda has this on 300 and I think it's up to 30. And then he says that's the best for like aim assist and all that, and it will drag. So as you're aiming, say if you're aiming down, you're on Rebirth, whatever, you're aiming through the tents and you see someone run past construction, you don't see them, but if they run in your aim of fire, it will drag your controller a little bit. It just be a little bit of delay, say a meter or two behind the person as they run past. So a lot of people like that because then they can see see where they're running to and stuff. But to be honest, I don't really like it that much. I've got mine all the way down. I wouldn't big it up that much, to be honest. It's a bit rubbish. If we go down to the next one, which is profile switch. So every time you want to switch weapons, this is how it identifies it. So I have mine as weapon swap, PS4 sided light bar. So that means the light at the top of your controller, it will either be red for your secondary loadout or green for your first loadout. That's the easiest way. I've not had any issues. Every time I swap weapon, I press triangle, it does it for me. So I would highly suggest going on that. You can do these other two. I tried manual, but it was an absolute nightmare every time I was changing guns and dying and stuff like that. And then weapon swap does it automatically, but won't indicate you on the light. So go for solid light bar. And then as we move down, you can select what guns you're going to use. So for me, I'll use my first, you see it's green, I use my first one as the MAC-10. All the guns, as long as you updated your strike pack, all the guns should be on here, even with the extended mags. So make sure you select the correct gun because of the characteristics of the gun, like going up and slightly to the right and stuff. It needs to know what gun you're on. This is the best settings I've found for the MAC-10 with the new update Season 2. So 1, 2, 3, and it is like a laser. You will see it in the video. It is like a laser. I don't touch the analog stick. I just shoot close to mid-range. It's just like an absolute arrow. Don't need to mess around. Got no time for changing direction on the analog stick. As we go down, you can change these as well, whatever you want it to. So if you want to start shooting and it suddenly crouches while you're shooting, you can do, but again, I don't really like any of that sort of stuff. I like to have the full control on the back buttons to do all that sort of things. The only thing I do run is ping on fire. So every time I see an enemy, as soon as I shoot one bullet, it will ping it to the rest of the team every single time you shoot. So you just press it once, it will ping. So if you're rapid firing, it won't keep pinging, it will just ping it once. So it's every time you press that button, okay? Next one I run on my first loadout is the AMAX. It's my secondary. Again, that's the best settings for the AMAX. That's what I've got it down to a T now with the accuracy. Again, all the things will affect it is attachments and stuff like that. So whatever you play around with, you can change it in game, which I'll show you later in the video. So you can change whatever you need to in game. So that's why I have it set up as, where is it? It's like quick something. Quick edit. It's quick edit anyway. Yeah, you'll see that in there. So again, I've got a ping on fire. And then these are the buttons I have on the back. So this represents button 1, button 2, 3, 4, you get the idea. The reason I have that one disabled is just because I have that one as reload. So I hold it to reload my gun. Turbo melee, that will be my melee button. So as you hold it, it will just keep doing it as quick as it can. As quick as physically can press that button, it will do it for you. So you can move your analog sticks around, jump and move, and it will just keep meleeing for you. I've noticed when I did introduce this to my gameplay, I wasn't really losing any melee fights because it's very difficult unless you're coming against PC players to get beaten with someone trying to move their analog and melee at the same time. Next one is turbo paddle, which is, so that one's turbo melee, which I've set as turbo paddle, and the turbo paddle on this one would be jump. So I hold jump and I just constantly keep jumping. again, you see them fuckers that run around the corner, slide, jump in, and they're side jumping and shooting. That's because they're either running, or they're obviously on a PC, or they've got a strike pack. You'll be surprised. I think they sold like 20,000 or something when they come out. So there's a lot of people using them. And again, my button 4, I have my button 4 as, what's that one? So that one's synced to my aim and drop button, prone. So as I press button 4, I drop to the floor and aim at the same time. So all I need to do is shoot, aim and shoot really, and that's it on that button. I don't really use it that much. I use more of the jumping. I quite like that. Regular fire. So these are your custom loadouts. So you can change all these to have different custom loadouts. I don't. I just leave them all empty, and I run them on each LED. So when you do that, you save that. You can also obviously import it to your settings. So if anything does happen, or if you wipe it, I highly suggest doing that because I've done it a couple of times. I saved the file so I can just load it straight on there. So once you've saved it, it will then place it into here for you. So Call of Duty Warzone. Save it under that. And then what I'll do, this will be my LED 2. So as you go into LED 2, this will be my second loadout. All right, guys. So if you fall onto the map, you get your loadout, you need to make sure, following the buttons that I'll show you after, how to get onto your LED 1, LED 2, and LED 3. Those will be your loadouts, okay? It's pretty simple. You literally just hold, as you're looking at the back of the controller, you hold the top left button, okay? And then all you do is press button 2. Wow, this says 2, but your right side button. So you hold that down, press that, and as you press that, it will highlight number 1, press it again, number 2, highlight again, number 3. So you just go through the settings by holding that button and pressing number, well, mine says 2, but that one says whatever it is, 1 or something. So yeah, you'll see the eyes flash. As soon as they're flashing white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, that means you're in full Mod Central mode. Okay. And once engaged, you'll see LED 1 light up there. Some cunt's not landing, he's just going to tear me up. Let's go down here. Sometimes, well, they do say that there's some issues, sometimes it glitches out. All you do is unplug it and plug it back in, so the strike pack does need to be plugged in at all times. All you do is unplug it, plug it back in, and it's sorted. You just select what game mode you want to put it in, whether you want to put it in Mod Central mode again. Alright, hopefully it's quite quiet down here. No cunt fucking attacks me. Let's go here. So now obviously the mods are on, slide cancel. All I'm doing is sliding, it's cancelling it for me. And then if I hold that back button, which I'm talking about, which is my aim and drop shot, that's literally just holding the button, press it again, aim, drop shot. So running around, see someone, one button, you're dropping straight to the floor. You'll notice that a lot, especially what PC players use. And then my jump button, see, I can just constantly jump, 180 jumps. And I'll show you the gun now. So let's get somewhere a little more private. Sorry, it'll be alright, are you? So first of all, I'll show you without the mods. So if I press the back 2 buttons, it goes white. That turns off all mods. So this is just basic now. So all I'm going to do is shoot, no analog at all. Well, you can just see there, look at that. The recoil is disgusting. And now if I engage Mod Central, LED 2, which is my Mac 10, same position, hold, no analog and fire. Look at that, ping on fire, that is a bullet. Bullet boy. Now, you see the bar is green, so I press triangle, automatically swaps to red, so my secondary. Again, I'm going to demonstrate without Mod Central on, so back 2 buttons, lights go white, that means no mod is engaged. And fire. Look at that, that's ridiculous, man, you can't control that. Put the mods on, back onto LED 2, they're flashing white and blue, indicates that the mods are on. Again, I'm going to fire again, no analog, and this is the FR. Ping on fire engaged, a little bit of recoil at the end, so you can adjust that. So I'll just show you now, if I wanted to adjust that, as soon as I hold aim, once I start firing, I can press down on the keypad, and then I can just keep pressing down, and that adjusts it. And every time I press down, you'll feel it vibrate, and that indicates that it's bringing it down for you. So as I fire, press down, vibrates. You see it's pulling it down a little bit, and when I let go, it vibrates again to indicate that it's saved. Let's try it again. See, that's a little bit better now. So the recoil at the end is a bit bad, but look at that, it's so much better compared to what it was before. So that is the benefits of the strike pack on there. And you know what I mean about the shaking. So with aim assist, it shakes a little bit, but to be honest, not that bad. But the benefit is just unreal with the shooting. So let's have a look at some gameplay, boy.
Lobby or something. This is ridiculous.
All supply boxes found. Solid work.
Got some body armor.
Trying to get my load out, but there's people.
Hostile dropping in. Watch the sky. Targeted.
Oh, well done, Jay.
You see that?
Yeah, coming to you.
Yeah, downed him.
Yeah!
Team white.
Gone.
Guys, Jay has a strike pack. It's official.
Oh, Maddie, where you are is a dangerous place. Can you call around? We're getting shots from around the corner here. Maddie, you can't be there. I'll try and get you. Could be suicide.
Slide.
Alright, got you.
You evaded the
I'm
enemy
getting
track.
fucked up.
Good work.
Boys, get back over here if you can.
Come back, Jay. Yeah, come back, Ez. Come back. Oh, fuck. Oh, who's shooting me? Oh, there's people both sides.
Yeah, that was well.
Yeah, downed him.
Yeah!
Team white.
Boys, gone.
Guys, Jay has a strike pack. It's official.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, my TV turned itself off. I couldn't see what was going.
Thank God it's not Warzone.
Objective location.
You'll come back.
Yeah, drop on me, boys. I've got one. There's a bloke here, but I killed him. There's some guns.
Primary objective.
Yeah, I'm just down.
Supply boxes found.
We can get a load out if you boys come over here.
Oh, fuck. What was this? I just found a little mental car.
Hostile RCXD in your AR.
Ah, fucking got one that'll kill me. Fucking prick.
Jay, I've got a remote control car. What's that?
Yeah, the shit. Don't use it. Remote control car sucks. It's like worse than the drone.
Yeah,
it doesn't kill you. It just gasses
Don't
them
worry
as well.
about it.
Leave it. It's real bad. It's shit house. You don't want it. Fuck. There's all sorts of action going on. I want to get my stuff back.
Does anyone need
No, you
Around
probably
where you
lost
are.
it.
Oh, wait, no, I can't ping him. Fucking controller doesn't fucking spin around enough.
Enemies here.
Yeah, pinged him there. Right, look at where I pinged him. Okay, so there's someone there.
Friendly
Looks like
Trying to
RCXD
go.
in the
Right, this
AR.
is where I died. This is where I died. I'm getting my shit back.
Oh, yeah, they're in the other house.
I need some plates. Anyone got any plates?
What's Matty doing? He's got the fucking thing stuck.
Fuck, we need to get a load out,
He
boys,
can't
should
even
we?
drive
slow.
it. He can't even
too
drive the
fucking
car.
slow.
What's he doing?
Lag! Fucking lag. Someone just tried to smack me in the back. Who was that?
Let's go, boys. Let's get to construction site, get our load out.